everyone, I'm Carolyn Goodman, Mayor of the great city of Las Vegas, and we are coming back right now. This is so incredible. Here we are, beautiful, magnificent day, but here in downtown, it's been a really tough time for us all. Whether you're out of work for a while or haven't been able to live your lives the way you love it, we're back. We are starting, and especially in the heart of downtown. I am right now at the Farmers Market. As you know, that's the old magnificent copper-covered old RTC building. And talk about produce that's fresh and fabulous, but so much is happening. Here in the redevelopment area, the city is moving forward to give stipends to businesses that have been closed. We also have a wonderful program to help bars, restaurants, and places that want to have a place to sit down and maybe get a cup of coffee or a beer or a sandwich. We're providing tables and seats to keep the distance separation. We still have to abide by the instructions from the governor on distance separation and being very careful that we do everything we can to keep this virus at bay, because we want to open full time, all the time, every day. But we are so excited. This is such a wonderful time. And you know Las Vegas is always #1 and leading the way, creative, energized, and just won't be stopped. So everyone, come on with me and Melissa Duran. We're going to take a walk around downtown again, and it is fabulous. Stay well, stay safe, stay healthy, but let's get back to Vegas as it was.
The feeling in the air has officially shifted as business owners, employees, and the public get back to work and get out into the community after weeks of uncertainty.
Well, we're opening, which is just a fabulous, wonderful, absolutely great thing. I'm nervous, I'm excited, and it's just going to happen.
We've been super blessed because we did push everything online, so people were shopping, and but yeah, we're excited to get things back going the way it was before all of this hit.
Downtown businesses know it may be a few more weeks before the crowds come back, but they're hopeful. For now, it's about creating a new sense of normalcy. The downtown farmers market on 3rd Street is an example. While farmers were considered essential, other vendors were forced to sit out for the last 2 months. Carrie Clasby was thrilled to learn that all of her vendors were allowed to come back.
We're a smaller market only because we know that we're going to be introducing people more and more as they become more comfortable themselves.
She says the community has a newfound appreciation for farmers markets, which are great supporters of local entrepreneurs.
It's been beautiful because the support for the market has been incredible. Probably because people are at home, they have more time to cook, they're going to restaurants less, they know the quality difference versus a big box store and what we're bringing right directly from the ground. People are really taking their time with it, and it's really a nice thing. It's very magical.
Local restaurants are also anticipating crowds as the public gets more comfortable. Co-owner of Makers and Finders, Josh Molina, says the last 2 months have been a challenge. They had to lay off close to 60 employees total from their downtown and Summerlin restaurants.
It was very hard. Obviously, some of these people we're very close to. They were working here 5 days a week for how long, and then the next day we had to tell them that we're not open anymore.
His restaurants moved to curbside, but Molina knew reopening could happen at any time. So planning for a new normal began immediately. It's one of the reasons he was able to open up Makers and Finders so quickly after the governor gave the green light.
One of the main things is the QR codes. We wanted to avoid cross-touching as much as we could. So we don't have physical menus anymore. When a guest comes in, there's a QR code right at the front door. If they're dining in, they would scan it before sitting down, and they'd have the menu on their phone.
You'll also find all of his employees with masks and gloves on. To maintain social distancing, only every other table will be used.
If we can protect and control the sanitation measures, then that's what we're going to do. So we don't have glassware, silverware on the tables set up as we used to. Now all of our silverware is sanitized, polished, and wrapped in a dinner napkin as a roll-up. So once you order, we'll bring you a fresh one rolled up without having come to any contact with any surface after it's been sanitized.
Paying for your meal can now also be done from your phone. Molina says coronavirus made them take a long, hard look at operations. In fact, he thinks curbside and delivery will stick around as part of their business model.
You got to see the silver lining in every situation, and one of the coolest things that we were able to do is all these new things that we were able to accomplish as a company. Really nailing down curbside service. You can put in your car information on an app now. We know when you're here. You push a button and it alerts us, and we walk out, and it's a really cool feature. We've tightened up our to-go packaging, sealing everything, just a lot more cognizant of all that, and sanitation, of course. So I see a lot of benefits to this situation, and when our local economy comes back strong, I think it's going to be helpful.
While makers and finders found their footing, other businesses couldn't open immediately. Omelet House owner Kevin Mills is working feverishly to open his doors, saying the governor's announcement to open on May 9th caught him by surprise. He initially tried to do curbside for his restaurant, but it just never worked.
My first instinct was to keep my employees employed, to make sure that they were okay. And so with that in mind, we kept the doors open for curbsides.
He decided his 30-year-old restaurant on Charleston needed a facelift. With no customers, he began construction to improve his space and was still under construction when the governor started phase 1. Every day since, it's been a huge push to get back in business with the appropriate staffing levels and social distancing practices inside of his 7,500 square foot establishment.
We can manipulate our tables all kinds of ways to give the social distancing to 6 feet, and these tables should be clean when the people come in, and then we bring things out to them like disposable ketchups and salts and peppers as needed. I want to get a former health department employee to come in and do some training on the new normal and have everybody participate in that, and I think that'll be enormously beneficial.
While some have had to adjust to new practices, for other businesses like Stinko's in downtown, it's back to work as usual. Stinko's owner, Stephen Stewart Clark, did have to close down for several weeks, but their business practices didn't have to shift much.
It was pretty phenomenal, turning the lights back on and the open sign back on, and people coming through, the phone ringing, placing orders ahead of time. We worked with the curbside pickup for the day or so that on a daily basis, things have been changing. So we look forward to going into the next phase of whatever that will be. Feeling very lucky that we could be part of phase 1 of the reopening and the type of business that we have, and being able to provide the necessary safety measures and things for not only my employees, but for the public coming in as well.
The governor's orders allowed his business to open the day before Mother's Day. He and his wholesaler, Deborah Newson, were completely sold out.
Well, Mother's Day for sure was amazing. All the florists decided they were opening their doors, they were making non-contact deliveries, and I don't think anybody expected what happened. And every flower shop that I spoke to was busier than they could even keep up with. They sold out of everything. I couldn't keep flowers on my shelves to save my life. I was flying them, FedExing them, doing everything up till the very end of Sunday.
And Deborah says there are signs that our economy will start to pick up soon.
So we're finally getting phone calls from the different hotels saying they're starting to get prepared. They're not exactly sure when, but want to make sure that they can have flowers and what will be available. What can I get them? What's out there? And how easily can I get it?
It's pretty special, actually. Beforehand, being in the Arts District, we love anybody coming through our doors on a daily basis, and making new friends and talking to people, letting them know why we're here, what we do here. So any opportunity that allows the public to get through my doors, I will take before this all happened and after. So being able to share the art that we make here, the spirit that we have here, the just community flair that we really try to push here is really, you need people coming through your door to do so.
It's a feeling no business will likely ever take for granted again.
Back in business, and it feels great.
I believe that the city of Las Vegas is going to show the rest of the world what we're truly made of as we lead the way and bring our economy back.